Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, I was watching. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I was watching Stamps of Life yesterday, and she had this die for a Gable box, and it was so cute. And then she had a stencil with hearts on it, and it was so cute. And I was drooling, and then I was like, I got a Cricut. I can do that too. But instead of, I didn't cut the hearts out. I didn't go the extra step and cut hearts out and stuff. But I do have a heart stencil that I made. And I went ahead and cut out the Gable box. Cut out a Gable box from with the Cricut. Because they have a file. And I'm going to put a short up and show you. They've got a bunch of different styles of Gable boxes, guys. So if you've got Cricut access, you have all kinds of box dies in the palm of your hand if you have Cricut access and you have a Cricut. If you have Silhouette, I am sure they have a Gable box. Gable, Gable. If you're not understanding what I'm saying, I spelled it out because some people tell me in the comments they can't understand what I'm saying. So, a Gable box. Gable, Gable box. That's what this box is called once it's put together. And it comes in two pieces, and it's been scored. Although I can't really see the score. Oh, because they're on this side. Okay. There's the score line side. Turned it over. Alright. It's going to be super simple. It's not going to be hard at all. It's just like a 1, 2, 3 box. But let's do some stenciling before we actually put the card to get the box together. And I just went into Design Space and I just lined up a whole bunch. Actually, I went to Silhouette Studio when I had my computer was working and I could get into my Silhouette Studio. But anyway, and I lined up and I created a pattern and then I made an SVG out of it and I sent it to my Cricut. And yeah. So now I have a stencil. So I only want to stencil oh heck with it. Let's just put hearts everywhere. Let's just put hearts everywhere. Now this is where I'm locked and I was hoping some people would be on to help me, but at 3 in the morning, what do I expect, right? Or 4 in the morning, I don't even know what time it is. But I'm torn between these two colors. I don't know how well worn lipstick will show up through this. And then I know lumberjack plaid will show up real good and it'll look good with the pink. But you know what I want to do? I want to test it on what's going to be the inside of the box. Let's take a little bit of this and just go. I think that's going to be, I'm going to have a hard time that's showing up. Yeah, that worn lipstick's going to have a hard time showing up. It'd be ever so faint. But lumberjack plaid, that's going to show up a lot better, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a better shot with the lumberjack plaid. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna use lumberjack plaid. So we're just gonna line up our hearts right here. We're gonna do it right there because that's a tab, so we don't need them on that. And we could just tape this down. Let's tape this down like somebody who knows what they're doing would do. I'm just using some old washi tape I got. want to actually do it to the stencil end. That way it doesn't move on me that way. And then tape the stencil down to the table. There we go. Alright, now I should be able to just stencil away. Stencil, stencil, stencil. And I'm using lumberjack plaid. Sorry about the shaking. I'm just going to go in here and throw some color down. I'm not worrying about perfection. I'm just adding a little bit of color. Just adding a little bit of color. I'm not looking for it to be super bright, stand out. I'm just looking for it to be different. I should share this on my Facebook. Let me come over here and share this. Hi, Hawaii. How are you this morning? Is it early where you're at, or late, or normal hours where you're at? I see your eyeballs. Okay, let's share this. That way, if anybody's waking up, they can join in and watch and chat and all that good hunky-dory stuff and have coffee. Coffee and crafting. It's 4:12 a.m. here. Alright. Let's close that. Oh, open it back up. It's your breakfast time. Okay. Cool. So it's good morning hours. There we go. Alright, let's get back to this. Now, some people tap off their brushes, and sometimes when I remember, I do it too. Just tap, tap, tap it off, and then run it through. But I'm not worried about consistency. I'm just putting some hearts down on my box. And it's one of them things that, you know, it's like you see a company come out with a product and you get that FOMO, you know, the fear of missing out. Well, luckily I have a Cricut. So I can come along and just do it anyway without their specific product. I can use, because the Cricut is, the access is like their files are dies. They're just electronic dies. You know, it's like they're digital dies is what they are. And they have got thousands upon thousands of different files. You can scroll for days and never see them all. I'm telling you, it's like, oh, it's crazy. I love it, but it's crazy. So I also made a file for smaller hearts. But I haven't cut that one out again. I gave that one to somebody else when I cut it out. They wanted tiny hearts, so I made a tiny heart one for them. And then I made a bigger heart one for myself. And then I gotta do this to the other box. the other side of the box. And my hands will be good and numb by the time I get done. But the box will be so pretty. It'll be so pretty when we get done. I'm not really worried about this bottom, because it's the bottom. But let's get this side real good. Let's get the sides. Alright, are we ready for the reveal? What you having for breakfast, Hawaii? This is going to be so awesome, I think. I think this is going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome. Okay, we're ready? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we got to flip it over and take the tape off. We can't reveal it yet. We got to get this tape off without ripping the box. If it rips the inside, if it rips it on this side, it'll be okay, because it'll be the inside, but not really. We really don't want to rip it if we can get away without it. Alright, save our tape for the next one. Flip it over, and let's reveal what our box. Ta-da! We're going to have a pretty box covered in hearts. It's going to be pretty. The lumberjack plaid goes good with that pink. I hope I'm not too far away. And there it goes flashing, y'all. How often does it do that? It's so crazy. It's like my flash wants to come on, is what it is. I don't know. I don't get it. But let's do the other one. Now, is that a fold line? Or do I need, no, I need to finish putting, I need to put some hearts right here. I'll put some hearts right there. Let's just do that real quick without taping or doing any of that. Let's just throw some little bitty hearts right here. Just to have them. Nothing spectacular. I think it's the side of the box. But I want to make sure that everything... There we go. There we go. Alright, now let's do the other piece. Let's do the same thing over again. Let's take our stencil. Let's line it up. Let's flip it over. Tape it down. Flip it back over and tape it to the table. And do the same thing on the top up here. And make sure we're not covering any part of the holes on the hearts for the stencil. I need a sip of coffee. I'm going to step away for a second. Pause. Intermission. I don't keep my drinks next to me because of spillage. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. But my throat is getting dry. If If I wasn't such a slob, I could just keep my cup right here, but I shake and I move, and I've spilt my coffee too many times, so I don't bring it over here no more. So, alright, we're stenciling. We're stenciling. We're putting some pretty hearts down. If you were watching the replay, thank you. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider pressing that little subscribe button and notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I go live, upload shorts or videos. You'll get to see everything I'm doing. Everything going on with the channel. I'm usually pretty good about being fairly quick with my responses. But if I'm not, usually, if it's not like within the first hour of you commenting, it's at least within the first 24 hours that I comment. I try to stay on top of them, I comment. I try to make sure I see what everybody's saying and communicate with yous. And see, this is when one of my bigger brushes would have been handy, but I don't use one of my bigger brushes for this color. I really should have. But it's okay. My shoulder and elbow will get over it because the beautiness of this project is worth it. It's worth it, I tell you. It's worth it. Now, I'm going to have a line again because I didn't put nothing here to stop that. I'm not worried about it. I got to remember just to go this way. Instead of circular towards the edges there. But it is what it is. Or as my friend Lonnie says, it is what it isn't. He's so funny sometimes. Sometimes he's hysterical. Say, brr, brr, brr. This Swedish chef, Swedish crafter. Now, have you guys seen the Muppets? That's where my brain is. Memories in the corners of my mind. Faded pictures, of the ones we love. Now remember, that's the bottom, so I'm not worried so much about the bottom. I'll put something on the bottom, but I'm not worried about the bottom. I'm worried about the most prominent part of the project, which is the center of the box. And I think we did a good job. I think now it's time to move it over. Move it over. Moving on over to the side. We gotta have some hearts on the side. We're moving on over. TV show in my head now. Moving on up to the east side. To that deluxe apartment in the sky. And I'm just going to put some here just so I have some here. I should tape that down when I do it, but I didn't. I just wanted to have some there. I didn't want it to be incomplete. Nothing perfect. There we go. Alrighty then. Now, we're going to glue our box together. Now that we did our stenciling. Well, wait. We're going to fold our score lines first. This is going to be the fun part. Now that it's stenciled, I kind of hid the score lines. Okay, so we got a score line here. Got a score line here. One here. We got one here. Already did that one, and then we got this one. And then we got that one. Okay, that's the score lines on that side. That tape keeps grabbing my arm. And then we got it on this one again. So we got one here. Got one here. We've got the one right there. And these will be so cute for your kids to make for Valentine's Day. You can make them smaller too. You know, your kids, your grandkids, you can make them for them. Or have them make them and take them to their teacher or somebody. That would be adorable. I sized it down. So the file that's on Cricut, I see that needs to fold. Yep, there's a score line right there that I missed. Did I miss it on this one? No, I got it on that one. Okay. All right, now let's glue. Now that we did all that. So what we're gonna do? Some people will tape. I'm gonna glue. If I had a tape runner, I would tape run it. But I'm not good with doing the double-sided. Well, I could do the double-sided tape. Not that great with it, though. I end up getting it where I don't want it. So let's just do the glue. So I'm going to put some glue right here. It's not still coming out. I'm using the nozzle to move it around. Alright, so now I'm going to take this side here, the one without the tab, and I'm going to line up the bottom with the score line with the score line on this one. And I'm just going to put them together just like that. And that'll dry clear, so we won't see it. Well, you might see a little bit of residue, but it won't look bad. It'll be alright. Uh-oh. Don't move it, Linda. Keep it still. Keep it still, Linda. Alright. Pick that up. And oh no. We got ickies on our table. We're going to have a special cleaner to show soon. Maybe. Kind of excited about it. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this side here. We're going to keep this side down like that. We're going to fold this side in like this. Right? We're going to put our glue on our tab. And I'm going to squish it around with the nozzle. And then I'm just going to fold this just like that. Just fold it like that. Now, I should be all the way to the edge, but it wasn't. And I don't know why. There we go. Now it is. Now it is. These boxes are just so easy peasy. And the Cricut just cuts it like, no big deal. It's done. Alright. Push it down. Make sure it's good. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys right here, right? And we're going to fold these little ones. We're going to fold this big one in. Then we're going to fold these little ones. And these little notches that come out like that, we're going to hook them on this. So this big one that has this, looks like the bottom of a bench, right? That one gets folded down first. Then the side ones get hooked on that. So you just pop them in like that. Same thing with this one. Just, come on, pop. There you go. And then this one pops right in there, just like that. Ta-da! Easy peasy. I'm going to do it again and show you. This piece with the bench leg bottom goes first. Then the sides. And they hook in. They hook in. First time I did this, one of these bottom boxes, it really threw me. And then this one slides in. Just like that. And then you take these two handles, you pull them together, and you slide them into the notches. Just like that. And ta-da! You've got a Gable box. Just like that. Cute little Valentine Gable box. How adorable is that? Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Hit subscribe. And come on back next time. Alright, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Hawaii. Enjoy your day. So long, farewell. I always have problems closing out.